Imagine standing amidst a battlefield, a thick fog enveloping everything around you. It's a haze so dense you can barely see your hands outstretched in front of you. This is the chaos of war, confusion, uncertainty, and the threat lurking behind every obscured corner. Now, consider this. Isn't life much like this fog of war? When you find yourself amidst the unpredictabilities of life, how do you navigate through the haze, regain clarity, and continue forward? This is where our journey today unfolds. We dive into the depths of ancient wisdom, exploring how Stoic philosophy can serve as the torch that cuts through life's relentless fog, guiding us towards clarity and purposeful action. Our story begins long ago, with a man named Lucius. Lucius lived in a world not vastly different from ours, where uncertainty thrived in the spaces between certainty and chance. A merchant by trade, he often sailed across treacherous seas to distant lands, his fate ever intertwined with the unpredictable whims of the ocean's temperament. One winter, as dark clouds gathered ominously, the foreshadowing silent yet palpable, Lucius found himself surrounded by a literal and metaphorical fog upon his ship, trapped in the uncertainty of what lay ahead. As the sea roared and the fog thickened, doubt clawed at his heart. But unlike his younger self, prone to despair and indecision, Lucius sought guidance from the echoing truths whispered by the shadows of ancient Stoics. This was not his first encounter with chaos. He had learnt the wisdom that now lay at the forefront of his mind, the dichotomy of control. Epictetus had once declared to students of life, "Some things are in our control and others not." Here, amidst the raging sea, Lucius found his touchstone. He could not control the wrath of nature. This was a truth as undeniable as the salt on his lips. But what lay within him to master was his mind, his emotions, and his actions. So, he asked himself this: what can I do in the here and now to steer my ship through the fog, rather than letting my ship drift aimlessly? Taking a steadying breath, Lucius commanded his crew with newfound clarity, focusing their efforts on securing the ship and staying alert, rather than succumbing to fear's pull. As each crew member moved with precision under his calm directive, an unspoken sense of order emerged from the chaos. They fortified their resolve, amending sails and bracing for nature's onslaught, not in defiance, but in measured acceptance of their situation. The fog lifted ever so slightly, revealing glimpses of light cutting through the storm. In this moment, Lucius realized that the fog of war is not merely an external force. It is a veil that clouds judgment, born from within. To cut through it, one must illuminate the soul with insight, for clarity is not the absence of fog, but the strength to see through it. In modern times, we face our own fogs, not aboard wooden ships, but within the confines of concrete jungles and virtual battlegrounds. When job stress shadows our every move, or relationship conflicts churn the waters of our heart, the question looms: how do we regain control? Here lies another lesson from the Stoics, a concept revolving around action amidst uncertainty. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." It is this principle that encourages us to act decisively and swiftly when the haze is thickest. Inaction breeds further confusion, but purposeful strides clear a path, one step revealing the next. Consider Jane, a modern seeker adrift in a sea of career uncertainties. Day after day, she sat beneath fluorescent lights, her mind enveloped in a fog that tugged at her desire for fulfillment. Here, in her moment of trial, Jane found solace within the wisdom of Marcus. She learned to compartmentalize and identify what was truly within her control, her skill set, her responses, her adaptability. Taking these truths to heart, Jane began to shift her focus. She sought out new opportunities for growth, not waiting idly by as the currents shifted, but steering into the waves with resolve. Her actions, though incremental, forged a path through confusion, one deliberate choice at a time. Her fog did not lift overnight, but as clarity seeped in slowly, the actions she took began to paint a clearer picture of her future. Jane discovered, much like Lucius, that chaos could become a canvas for creation. As you navigate through life's challenges, ancient sages beckon us to view obstacles not as impassable walls, but as constructs to transcend through action. This resilience is cultivated through practice, a steadfast commitment to move, act, and develop mental fortitude. It begins with a crucial shift in perspective, a choice to see adversity not as a foe, but a friend in disguise, urging us towards growth. Epictetus insists, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." Here lies the heart of Stoic clarity, the alchemy of turning tumult into triumph. Through disciplined perspective, we transform ourselves, shaping what was once confusion into strategic clarity. We engage in the art of probing deeper. Is this fear realistic, we might ask? Or, what is the worst that could happen, and am I prepared to face it? The teachings of ancient Stoicism aren't merely abstract philosophies. They are tools for our inner arsenal. Take, for instance, the practice of memento mori, an urging to remember the certainty of death, which paradoxically fuels the antidote to life's uncertainties. In acknowledging our finite existence, we free ourselves from life's trivial entrapments, grounding our actions in what truly matters. Consider the parameters of mental resilience. Build it like a craftsman shaping a work from stone. Each chisel mark, with each thoughtful practice, we hone our character. Senator Seneca elaborates on this. Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, "Is this the condition that I feared?" In confronting discomfort intentionally, we cultivate a preparedness for any storm. We must also explore the power of perception, much like a sculptor shaping perceptions into forms true and solid. By harnessing this Stoic tool, we transform chaos into a stepping stone towards clarity. When confronted with adversity, pause, evaluate the matter through a lens of reason. Does this situation threaten my virtue? Is it within my power to change? If not, what higher path can I choose to walk? As we draw nearer to our philosophical harbor, let us recount the enduring metaphor of the fog. It is within the fog where life's truths are most removed, but it is there, in the shrouded shadows, where the illuminating tenets of Stoicism rise to guide our passage. Lucius found his clarity within the wisdom of control. Jane embraced her path through decisive action. As you stand in life's fog, remember the Stoic practices of clarity. Question what lies within your control, and make peace with what does not. Act with heartened resolve, trust in the power of time and endurance, and let your inner compass guide your path. In the parting words of Seneca, true happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. With every step forward, grounded in Stoic wisdom, let this truth echo through the corridors of your mind. Become an architect of clarity amidst the fog of life. For even within the haze, your inner light, honed by the Stoics, can always find the way.